So we all know that the bench press is one of the best chest builders, but there are so many variations and so many ways to do a bench press. And of course, we need to make sure we are doing the best ones so we can achieve the most growth in our chest and to achieve the best gains. So this way we look more bigger and have a wide, fuller looking chest to be more dominant if you're a man, right? So for this video, I will be in the gym and going through every single exercise that I can do that is a bench press variation. If not, our pre-recorded videos are not in my gym, but I was able to do it in another gym. So there's many bench presses, but there are so many that I'm gonna rank on a tier list from S to C. Now, let's get with the first exercise. So let's start with the incline bench press on the barbell. Now, this exercise is very simple to do. You always try to focus on putting your arms 1.5 times your shoulder width with your eyes looking directly at the bar. After this, you start execution. Now, what I like about this exercise is that it has the benefits of the normal flat bench press, but it has a better effect on your upper pecs. And for that reason, I think it's one of the best exercises. And for this reason, I'm gonna put it A tier. The bench press flat with a barbell is also a very good exercise that most of us focus on getting strength and getting more strong at it every single week. Now, some people may experience some shoulder issues depending on how wide or narrow their grip is. But mostly your grips should also be the same, around 1.5 times your shoulder width. So this way you can use more your chest rather than your triceps and shoulders. And where I'm gonna put them, I'm gonna put it in A tier 2. The decline bench press, I have never done this exercise, and it's because of the bad biomechanics this exercise has. You know, you rather go and do some inclined push-ups rather than doing the decline bench press because you may not have a fuller range of motion. And in my experience, I just never liked this exercise. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. The next one is gonna be the dumbbell incline bench press. Now, this is a plus. I think it's better than the incline barbell bench press because you have a wider range of motion, you have a fuller range of motion, a freer range of motion. So this way, the exact same range of motion as the incline barbell bench press, but instead you can go lower and have a wider range of motion like I'm showing in this video. And this way you can actually pause at the bottom and then do an explosive concentric. And I'm gonna put it in the S tier. Following with the dumbbell bench press, you do exactly the same thing, the same technique, and has the same benefits as the incline dumbbell bench press. So I'm gonna put it in S tier 2. Following with the dumbbell decline bench press, again, an exercise that it's unnecessary to do. You rather go and do some push-ups or you can do some dips if you want to, because the decline bench press, you know, it feels awkward doing it, you know, and if you don't have the balance, you may have to always tell somebody to help you with the dumbbells. You know, you don't want that, right? So I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Now we're going to the machines, and the machines, all of them are called the chest press, but I'm gonna focus on one that is on my gym currently where I'm going right now. And this chest press, it has a pro and a con. You know, the pro is that if you put neutral grip, it's gonna be way more effective because you're gonna have a fuller range of motion. But if you pull it in a pronated grip, you're not gonna have the same stimulus to your chest. You're gonna use more your triceps and you're flaying out your elbows, which you don't want to do that, right? So I think that for machine chest presses, you need to really focus on finding the one that's best for you, the one that suits you, your anatomy, that it stretches your pecs fully. Because if it doesn't stretch the pecs, if you don't feel the stimulus, if you don't feel the pump, just stop doing these exercises, no matter what people or your friends tell you, because you need to really focus on what's the best exercises for you. And trust me that the ones that I put it on A and S are the best ones. But machines chest presses go on the B because they're really good ones and really bad ones. Now, the next one is the guillotine press. Now, for this one, you really flare out your elbows as well as the dumbbell guillotine press. But the good thing about this exercise is when that you flare out your elbows on the bottom position. And when you do this in the bottom position, you are targeting a stretch on your chest. So if you really want to start this exercise, try to do it with no weight at all, and you will feel how your chest is a bit more stimulated. I have done this exercise for some weeks, but in my opinion, I didn't like the exercise. I didn't how it feel in my shoulders. Some people do like this exercise, some people don't. They rather do other exercises, but the guillotine press is gonna go in the B tier. Alright, so as I was editing this video, I realized that I forgot to put 3 more exercises in this list. So I was just keep doing this video. The next exercise is gonna be the Larsen press, and actually the Larsen press, it's in my opinion better than the normal bench press because you don't have any leg drive. And the thing with not having any leg drive is that it makes you use more your chest and your triceps to lift the weight up. So in my opinion, it's going to go in the A tier too, just because it's a barbell exercise. But if you are talking, let's say, the Larsen press instead with dumbbells, I think that the Larsen press with dumbbells can be in the S tier. The second exercise that I forgot to mention too, it's going to be the neutral grip bench press with the dumbbells, because you can't do this in the barbell. And I think this is one of the least effective exercises for your chest because of the range of motion. When you see the range of motion of this exercise, you're actually not extending your chest completely. So this goes in the D tier. As for the plate press, and I have seen people do this exercise too, I think it goes just in a D tier. Like, just don't do this exercise, okay? So those were my 3 exercises that I forgot to put in this list. But yeah, just some additional bonuses to the tier list. Those were literally all the bench press variations I think that they exist. If I missed one, tell me down below in the description, in the comments section down below, tell me if I really missed one. But the most important thing is that you choose exercises that are more sustainable for you, so you can do long term and keep doing them for every single mesocycle. That the stimulus to fatigue ratio, like Mike Israel tells, it's, you know, higher in the stimulus range rather than the fatigue. If you're fatiguing yourself too much, that means that you need to change your exercises. So I give you a list of the different bench presses that exist. So the ones that are the best for you, if you're focusing on strength or hypertrophy, endurance, this can cover all those goals in different rep ranges and different sets. But always be consistent, always do a routine. So for that reason, if you are a bit confused on how to do a routine, you can check my description down below, where you can sign up for my personal training. Again, guys, this was a short video, but if you enjoy it, go ahead, like the video, subscribe to my channel so I can reach more people on how to do the exercises correctly and how to actually build muscle and lose fat. All right, guys, see y'all in the next video.